Hey, welcome to the channel Forever Orchids. My name is Tracy. I'm glad you joined me today. Have you ever seen orchids on Amazon? Yeah, guess what? I ordered one. Can you believe it? Off of Amazon. But I'm familiar with the vendor, and you guys are too. I've done lots of videos on BaggyBabies from Better Grow, and they are now on Amazon. Woo! So excited, so excited. When I saw this particular orchid, I was like, I love it, love it, love it. I need to have it. So I've had this orchid before. Well, in fact, I still have it, but it's got scale damage to it. The plant's just not doing that well. So I wanted to replace it. When I moved into my new environment here, into my new house, and I'm still trying to tweak, and it's going to take probably a year to figure this whole grow space out, and get it tweaked just right so that the orchids, all the orchids, I should say all of them, are going to do great. So I went ahead and replaced this orchid when I saw it was on BaggyBaby. I love the flower on this orchid. There's just something about it that draws me in and captivates me. Come on, guys. Isn't that why we're growing orchids? For the flowers. So I thought what we would do today is we would unbox it. It came, and here we go. Remember, I just recently did a video on hunting for BaggyBabies as well as the haul that I got. So let's look at it. Now, comes in a really tall box here. Just has a certification. It comes from Sunbulb. Sunbulb is the parent company for Better Grow. Let's get to it. So excited. Woo! Look at this, baby. Wow. Okay. It is in the same 4-inch pot that you'll find BaggyBabies in. They've got their little stick here where normally you would have it wrapped up in a bag, and then you would have the cardboard paper here with the picture on it. Now this is a pink Cattleya. Ooh, let's get it unwrapped here. And let's take a look. Oh, you want to know what this is? Okay, I'll tell you. And I can't pronounce it. What else is new, right? Patinera, Xing Ying Pink Doll. And the cultivar name is Xing Ying. And this was, oh, look at this tag. This is so nice. Okay. They now say when it was deflasked. How cool is that? Then it's going to tell me roughly how old this plant is. This was deflasked in December of 2019. This plant has been out of flask for 5.5 years. Just to let you know, save these if you can, because you can fill these up with media and do all kinds of fun stuff with those in regards to potting up your orchids. So try to save that if you can. Anyway, so it's so cool about the tag here. Now this is a cross between LC Little Mermaid and Patinera Lu Wan Dancer. Look at this flower. I'm going to put the flower right here. It is pink, but what I love is the lip. Look at the spots on the lip. Isn't that gorgeous? Now let's look at the plant that we just got out from Amazon. This is got 2 new growths on it. One here, one here. It also has a growth here with a flower sheath in it. This may or may not produce flowers, but hopefully it will. Now, supposedly, I have heard that they are more expensive on Amazon. They are $30 on Amazon. If you are lucky enough that you can find these in your home improvement stores, then great. They're typically right now about $18. They keep going up every year for the same thing, 4.5-inch pots. And if you will go back at the end of this video, I'll put a link to one of my Bag Baby videos that you can go back and watch. Then you can see. Now, I'm not going to necessarily say that this is a bigger plant, and that is why they're saying it's $30 on Amazon, because it's bigger plants. They're saying that the plant height is 10 to 12 inches. Typically for what they're selling on Amazon. I'm not 100% sure of that, because I'm thinking about another orchid that I have. So height-wise, about the same, wouldn't you say? It's about the same. And I got this plant last year. It's already bloomed for me. Now this is Singing Willette number 5. This was deflasked in December of 2021. It has a new growth and a new sheath on it. So I'm not necessarily going to buy the fact that, here, we'll just put this right here for the time being. I'm not going to buy into the fact that they're charging more on Amazon because you're getting a bigger plant. Not so 100% sure on that. I think the neat thing is for those of you that are unable to find BaggyBabies at your local home improvement stores, then they do offer some from Amazon. So you can go ahead and purchase that. And if you've got is it Amazon Prime, then you get free shipping. So that's great. In my area, it would have been about $10.50 to ship this. And I didn't want to pay that, so we have an Amazon Prime account. And you know what? Honestly, guys, a lot of the orchids that I buy from vendors like Crowell Smith, Akasuka Orchids, local vendors at any shows that I may go to, they're about the same price, about $30. So it's kind of an average price, I would say. But it's a lot more fun, I know, getting them and finding them at Lowe's or Home Depot, your home improvement stores. It's a lot more fun to do that, and they're less expensive. And from my last video, guys, I got an FCC awarded plant. So you can get some really good stuff. Now, I do believe, they don't say it on Amazon, I think this actually may have been awarded now. And I'll put the full description down at the bottom of the screen here, the name of the plant, and if it has an award, it'll be there. And let's see, what else can we talk about on this particular plant? I will tell you that I am finding when I'm repotting my BaggyBabies that they may have a moss plug in the center. So do be cognizant of that, so that when you are watering your BaggyBaby, that you remember the plug could be in the middle, and therefore it's going to stay wet, and you don't want to rot your roots or rot your plant. So just be aware of that. I'm typically watering probably every 10 days to 14 days. Some plants, it'll be a month based on what they're potted in, as far as what I will plant them in. Now, I will have in the description for this video, I will have links to the Amazon plants, so you can go through that description, hit the link, and it'll take you straight to this plant, and you can purchase one if you would like. They also have other cattleyas. Based upon the airing of this video, what is going to be in the links is what they currently have. I will try to update the video as time passes with any new orchids that they are putting up in Amazon. So if you are watching this at a later date and a later year, then you'll be able to click the links to go to the current types of orchids that they have. So I am really, really excited about this. I think the plant looks really, really good. This particular plant, I do know that it can grow multiple flowers per pseudobulb, and not just one. You can get a cluster. When the one that I currently have, when I bought it, it was actually smaller pseudobulbs, and it had 3 flowers on it. And here's a picture of that. I love it. I love, love, love. I think it is just a really pretty orchid. I'm looking this one over really well, making sure, there is a little bit of damage here when I took this sheath off here. It's not going to hurt the plant. It looks like something got rubbed up against it. And remember, there was a stake in here, the stake here. It could have, as this pseudobulb was growing and that stake rubbed against this pseudobulb, it could have damaged it that way. Your pseudobulbs, when they're growing, are very tender, so it is easy to get a little bit of damage on them. But it looks just really good. So what am I going to do now? What I like to do with all of my plants that come into my environment is I will soak them in sea kelp extract. That will help with the shock of it being shipped. Also, I use sea kelp extract, and I have videos where I talk about this in repotting, where I will use it after I repot. I will also use it if a plant is stalling and it just doesn't seem to be doing anything and you think it should be. That is all that I wanted to do today, was just to let you know about Better Grow BaggyBabies from Amazon. And how exciting is that? It's just another way that you can get your orchids that you really, really love. Until next time, guys, happy orchid growing. Bye.